piece of cake.
Don't get careless, Law.
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think...
Gotta break through!
This one's mine!
There! You're called to be seen!
Just bash it out again!
Ignite! Aim for the weak
mine.
spot! Take this! Its armor's too strong! It'll split it open! Be my guest!
Armor won't save you! Look sharp!
Blow away!
Blow away! Here, let me help.
Okay.
Go get it! Lightning! Royal power!
Double demon fang!
I
can carve through armor!
Don't leave me! Reload!
Double demon fang!
We're all in pain.
Down! You're off!
The enemy wields ours too.
We'll soon see about that.
Burn in hell!
Guess I had to use it sometime. Here goes!
Raining slash!
Time to shine!
Blow away!
Hang flight!
Raining
Look
slash!
sharp!
Blow away!
Plenty left! Take this! Let me help here! Let me help!
Raining slash!
Hurricane blast! Let's keep up the pressure! Now you've got kicked me off. An outstanding effort. Time to shine.
You're mine!
All right, I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Molotov!
No further! Piss off!
This one's
Burn!
here. Let me help. Hurricane blast! On guard. Stop!
Raining slash!
Here I go.
Blow away!
This one's mine.
Reload!
Now you see what I can do. Guardian field! I'm ready to
Raining
go.
slash!
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding your front line. No sooner said than done. This one's mine. How about this? Burning, ready to go.
Raining
So
slash!
far enough. How about this?
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
There.
Raining slash! Blow away!
Hurricane
Raining
blast. Look sharp.
Raining slash! Blow away!
Anything in... Armor is all mine. Finish without a trick.
Double demon fang!
Hurricane blast.
Stay away from my friend! Raining slash! Blow away! Double demon fang!
Healing circle. Sleep now.
Blow away!
Need to build my life to stop you dying?
Here's another. interrupted.
Eat dirt!
On guard.
It's
This
time!
one's mine.
In a bind! Raining slash!
Showtime! Look shot!
I can carve through...
Warmer!
Let's get you all
Blow
away.
away!
Aw, too shy to go
Raining slash!
Here, let me
Blow away!
Hard up!
Raining slash! Blow away!
Primed and ready!
Raining
That'll
slash!
bring you down!
One more.
Blow away!
Here, let me help!
Raining slash!
On guard!
Blow
Go
away!
get him. Lightning.
Eat dirt!
Burning strike. Hit.
Lunar
Here's the next fight.
Raining slash!
Howl!
Blow away!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Going the flame. Burning
time.
strike. Sleep now.
Take this!
How about this?
Blow away!
Look shot!
Blow away! Raining slash!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! Blow away!
Shield and mace!
Raining slash! Blow away!
On guard!
Sleep now.
Raining slash!
Let's get you all tucked away. Sealed.
Guard up!
Yours! I'm ready for help!
I'll cover you.
Ignite!
Take this!
I'll smash you!
Here,
Let me
Raining
help.
slash!
Healing. You got this one covered. Our hits are coming
Blow
through.
away! Can't get out of this!
One more.
No! Take this!
This one's mine.
piercing! My head's spinning, just watch! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! I can feel the medicine working. This one's mine!
Raining slash! Blow away!
I hope this medicine works.
It's too much!
I'll be taking this one. I'll heal you all. Whoa, hey!
Not today!
How about this? Now you see what I can do! Hurricane strike! On guard! Plenty left!
Sealed.
Double demon fang!
Hurricane strike!
Come on, get to go.
You have to hold on!
Blow away!
Ready to go!
Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too. Here's the healing art.
No further!
This one's mine! Going
Here I come!
Glacial tornado! Piercing roar! Lunar arc! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
I'll heal you all. Healing.
Shattering Goshi!
Attack time!
Hit. Feeling.
Now you see what I can
Go
do!
in!
Reload.
Smash to pieces!
Raining slash! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Got it.
I owe you a
Now that's it.
your help.
Please, don't mention it.
I'm glad to know someone's got my back.
The flame.
It looks like we made a mess!
Sealed.
How about
Double
this?
demon!
It's about to strike.
Look sharp, everyone!
Take that. I owe you, Sion. Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Let me help. All right. Leave the torches to me. Go forward up.
Double demon fang! Ignite! Blow away! Raining slash!
Lunar arc.
Blow away!
I won't give up.
You! Stay away from my friend! Double demon fang!
Anything in armor is all mine.
Now or never.
Double Demon Fang!
One more.
Train harder.
I'll heal you all.
Hurricane
Healing. What would I do without you?
I don't know what I'd do without you.
I owe you one.
Perhaps mine isn't the true.
I really don't.
You'll pay for that!
Light up the dark.
Blow away! Raining Slash! Blow away!
I never miss.
Raining
Switch line.
I have no limits!
That's better.
Double Demon Fang!
Going in.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Sometimes the best medicine is the toughest to
It's
swallow.
time!
Here goes.
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out. Here's another.
Shattering the beast!
Annihilation.
Can't move!
Don't give up.
Blow away! I owe you one.
Not on my watch.
I won't give up.
A new lease on
Double
life.
Demon Fang!
Going in.
This one is
Let
almost
my
in the
guard
bag.
down.
Not done yet. Just falling back.
Then it's time for you to do what you...
Raining Slash!
Do you require a hand?
Here, let me help.
Double Demon Fang!
This will come by the power of flame.
Time for one more! Double Demon Fang!
Give up.
Here's another.
Double Demon Fang!
I've let you all down. In here.
The picture of hell.
Get on in there with the others.
Inspiration!
Up and
This
out.
one's all mine! Burn!
Good move. Hold on to your arm.
Here comes
Here
the
I
big
come.
one!
Armor won't save you. Didn't-
Back into the lightning.
Not for
That'll bring
fighting.
you down.
Double Demon Fang!
Here's a healing arm. Get on in there with the others. Hey, one at a time.
Try harder! Raining Slash!
Let's get you up.
Double Demon Fang!
Banana, let's go.
Try harder!
Go get it.
Here I this
Go
one's
get
all
it.
mine!
Healing circle.
Burn!
What's this?
Blow away! Raining Slash! Blow away!
Go get him.
Double Demon Fang!
Here's an... One more. The flames will roar.
No power by me.
This will come in handy.
Big Blast!
Healing circle.
Raining Slash! Blow away!
Back into the...
Take
this. Sorry.
Oh,
Thanks, Sheila.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
That'll bring you down.
Here
They're
comes
not
something
playing around.
big! Demon
Try
Fang!
to dodge. That's what the doctor ordered. Here,
Double Demon Fang!
Time to burn. The flames will roar.
Take this!
eat this.
Time to burn.
It's time to finish this. Die. Consuming wildfire. Here, let me help.
This! Double Demon Fang!
What's that?
Here's another.
Now you all good things come to an
Raining
end.
Slash!
Leave it at your here and now. Let's tear 'em up.
more!
Huh? What's a letter doing in a place like this?
Hell if I know. I highly doubt that Zoogle was trying to guard it. Still, somebody must have left it for some... Law.
Huh? What's up?
Something up?
It's from my old man. My dear son, I wonder how things will be between us by the time—
In any case, making it this, if you have, that brings me, as with all, whether you'll live, but even if listen to other, one more if I ever know this.
And there's no—
Zephyr. Zephyr once, I think he wanted...
But that still doesn't explain why his father left that letter for him here, of all places.
Don't forget, we were led to this place. We may well get some answers if we go back to the source of all this.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Hey.
Hey!
I get— No. Damn.
Oh.
Thanks.
You okay, Law? You seem kind of quiet.
I'm fine. Just feels a little weird returning home now that my dad's not here, I guess. Oh man, sorry. I didn't mean to bum you out too.
So I guess that means you'll be visiting your dad's grave while you're here. Right, Law?
His grave? What are you, nuts? There is no grave. The Rena would only destroy it the moment they found it.
Back before Calaglia was liberated, dead slaves would be dumped in mass burial sites. Either that or thrown on top of a bonfire. We got used to cremating our own to deny them the pleasure. Then we'd sprinkle the ashes from high up as a way of returning them to the motherland.
It's all we could do. That's the ceremony we had when my mom died, too.
But that was back then, right? Calaglia is liberated now. There's nothing to stop you from raising a true grave anymore.
I suppose you've got a point. Once you've been doing something for generations, though, it sort of begins to take root. It's a tradition of its own now.
My dad wouldn't want that anyway. Cheap and simple, he'd say. Besides, I can't treat him differently than my mom. They might not end up meeting on the other side.
I hadn't thought of it like that. Wow, imagine. The two of them reunited, back home where they belong. They're probably watching over us right now, at one with great Dana. There's something almost poetic about it.
That's why I can't afford to screw up. If I know my pops, something as paltry as death won't stop him from coming to box my ears. Still, better than being left alone, I guess. Better than never knowing. You hear that, Dad? I'll make you... finally made it.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Yes.
Excuse me!
Hey!
Really now?
What?
I see. Agreed.
Very nice.
Dohalim? The line of researchers is getting longer.
Perhaps I should... Should have put more thought into this before accepting.
We've reached our destination.
Everything okay?
I'll say.
What's eating at you? Yeah,
It's,
a pebble?
snuck it.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know, maybe this is a crazy solution. Seemed kind of obvious, but you're welcome? That's the trouble with windy places. All that fine debris ends up getting into your hair and clothes.
Alphen, is it just me, or have you become extra sensitive ever since getting your sense of pain back?
Now that you mention it, the other night at camp, there was a fly buzzing around that annoyed him so much, he unsheathed the blazing sword.
So much for sensitive. That's just being a Mr. Cranky Pants.
Nothing new on that front, then.
What's the matter, Alphen? You look a little tense.
It's nothing, really.
He wants to get angry, but knows that doing so would only prove our point. Hence the building frustration showing
Would you
Point taken. We've reached our destination. Sure is good to be back in the pleasant climes of Menancia. Especially after the extremes of some of the other regions we visited.
Definitely. Your country is beautiful.
You do me an...
I didn't mean native or not.
Allow my...
Nothing sounds easy when you...
He's always worrying about something. It's probably what gives him his eye for detail. That's just the way he is.
Yeah, so we'd noticed.
Let's change the subject, shall we? It's a wonder so many things coincided to bring us here. Alphen's awakening, Shion's decision to revolt, the Danon uprising in Calaglia, the Crown Contest's final, sputtering throws.
Zephyr's being in the right place at the right time. The fact that you happened to be a lord just as this was all going on.
It's almost as if we were brought together by design. By someone who wanted to bring down the system.
No, enough Hand of Destiny talk. We did this on our own steam. It's our responsibility. I do.
Honest?
What the hell makes me?
I mean, she did say he was a likable dolt, didn't she?
Let's refrain from poking this particular Zoogle any further. Some lessons just can't be taught.
Not to dolts, anyway.
Hey, Kisara, what's your secret for putting...
Secret? Oh, I don't think it's as difficult as all that, really.
Could have had me fooled. Anyone who waxes lyrical on the aesthetic qualities of cactus thorns is a step too far for me.
And those poetic flourishes he sneaks into regular conversation? How am I supposed to react?
He likes the sound of his own voice, that's for sure. I say let him have his fun. No need to try and understand anything he says.
Has he always been like that?
He didn't seem as on edge all the time back in Menancia. Though he was my superior back then. So who's to say what I didn't see?
The Lord of Cislodia hid in plain sight while a crony posing as him carried out all his business. What if the Lord we met in Vicente was really...
An imposter? Dohalim? Hardly. Like it or not, that's him all right. In all his flamboyant, circumloquacious glory.
I'd like to see someone try to impersonate that on a daily basis.
Come to think of it, what with being a lord and all, he's probably never had anyone to speak to on an equal basis.
It wouldn't surprise me. Having you guys around, having a family in a way, must be what's helped him change.
A little heads up on some of his eccentricities would have been nice.
It's those eccentricities that make him who he is. We should be able to cook here. Did we really just spend that much money? Hey, Shion. Got any requests for supper tonight?
Me? Not really. I'm fine with just about anything. Everything you cook is delicious.
Well, thank you. Seeing you devour my food makes all the work I put into it well worth it.
Do I look that eager to you?
Nothing wrong with that. We all have to eat to survive. It makes me happy to see people eat their fill on what I fix.
I'm not sure how to respond to that.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
Night, everyone! Another day, another Gald.
Look. Looks like we made it here in one piece.